Another individual connected to top secret nuclear research has vanished without a trace. This is now the 10th person. I'm gonna be honest, guys. Whenever there was like 3 of them, I was like, you know, who knows? I'm running out of fingers.
There's a story that caught our attention. We're talking about a number of US scientists, some connected to very sensitive research, who have died or disappeared. Carl Grillmar was an astrophysicist at Caltech. He worked on a NASA-supported space telescope project. Now, he was shot and killed at his home just 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Then there's Frank Maywald. He was a senior scientist at NASA's Jet Propulsion Lab. Monica Reza also reportedly connected to NASA's Jet Propulsion Lab project.
10
She
people
went missing last summer. There's William McCaslin, a retired Air Force general. He's a former head of Air Force Research Lab and oversaw advanced space and surveillance programs. He's been missing since February. He once oversaw funding connected to a project that also included Monica Reza. Melissa Cassis, been missing since last summer. She worked at Los Alamos National Lab, also had security clearances. So too did Anthony Chavez, also connected to Los Alamos, an engineer. He disappeared. No signs, no answers. And then finally, there's Nuno Loureiro. He was the MIT researcher focused on nuclear fusion and was shot and killed in his Massachusetts home last December. The same handful of institutions, NASA, Air Force Research, Los Alamos Laboratory, could they be connected? Or is this something else entirely?
This video obviously contains only the first 7 missing scientists. Now, we also have Michael David Hicks. No cause of death, no autopsy. NASA never said a word. He worked at the same NASA JPL lab alongside Frank Maywald, Monica Reza, and Carl Grillmar. Stephen Garcia disappeared. Nuclear weapons contractor in New Mexico with top-secret clearance, and also worked with the Los Alamos National Lab, walked out of his house with a handgun and nothing else, left his phone, wallet, and car behind. And finally, Jason Thomas, research scientist at the Department of Defense, disappeared December 2025, body pulled from a frozen lake 3 months later.
I thought that there's no way this shit's connected. But then we had things like this come up. Congressman Rep. Tim Burchett on UFOs and aliens.
Seriously? Are you being serious, or is that tongue?
I'm being 100% serious. Okay. I'll just tell you this. If they would release the things that I've seen, you'd be up at night worrying about or thinking about this stuff. This country would have come unglued, I think, if they would have heard all that I heard. They would demand
a form of life that is not earthly, or just something mechanical that's not earthly.
I'd say you'd be safe to say both.
The way you describe...
So let me get this straight. A literal congressman just said that.
We are in danger. You said you wouldn't sleep at night if you knew the things that I saw in these briefings.
I don't think we're at danger of this. I mean, these things, they could have destroyed us with a blink of an eye. I just don't see that. And
what? Logically, he's right. If there is alien life out there, it is probably so advanced and so technologically superior that they literally look at us like ants in an ant farm.
I just don't see that. But I do think they have the technology and the capabilities of something that we can't understand or we can't grasp.
A member of our government has told you that there is a form of alien life and machinery that interacted with people?
Yeah, they have.
Yeah. What? What do you mean?
It's pretty wild. I know. But I'm just telling you, I'm not going to lie to you. A very high-ranking naval official described underwater craft, something big as a football field, moving at over 200 miles an hour. We don't even have a sub that'll probably do 40 miles an hour.
How is this guy okay to say all this? The story about Eisenhower storming Area 51, if you want to show? Yeah. Like, I thought Eisenhower showed up at Area 51.
They called us in, went into the Oval Office. President Eisenhower was there and Nixon, and they said, we called the people in from Area 51 and this.
Holy shit.
They told us that the government had no jurisdiction over what they were doing. So he said, I want you to give them a personal message. They have this week to get into Washington and to report to me. And if they don't, I'm going to get the 1st Army from Colorado, take the base over. I don't care what kind of classified material you got. We're going to rip this thing apart.
Eisenhower was going to invade
Area 51 with the 1st Army.
I mean, like, I guess we're going to probably find out. We're going to get to the bottom of this sooner than later, it seems.